Hello everyone, I'm Renowned Zero. We are back talking about how Camelot 331 has been canceled by the Gaming Geek Expo over in Raleigh, North Carolina. It would appear that he has been canceled due to wrongthink, is what it appears to be, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about a couple of other people that have canceled as well due to Camelot being canceled from this convention. It's crazy how they would cancel him 12 days before the convention is actually meant to happen, and I don't believe anyone should be canceled like this over their opinions or their politics. Love them or hate them, I am going to call this bull crap out. I have done it before for Ethan Van Sciver being canceled from a convention. That means there's no difference in me doing the same for Camelot 321. So he goes on to say, to all people who bought tickets to come see me at the Game and Geek Expo, I have been kicked from the event. One of the vendors and photographers from the event said I'm a Yahtzee, so I've been canceled from the show. And this is an email he received from them saying, "Hi Cody, thank you again for your interest in being part of Game and Geek Expo. We appreciate the time and effort you've put into your content and the support you've shown toward our event. After careful consideration, we've made the decision to move forward without your involvement in this year's show. While we truly appreciate your recent efforts, including the removal of one of the flagged videos, which I believe you should never bend the knee or remove any type of content that someone asks you to remove unless it's, of course, infringing on their rights, which I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Additional content has since surfaced that has raised continued concerns from our community guests and sponsors. Unfortunately, we've already experienced the loss of a sponsor and several other guest participants due to this situation. We'll get into that in just a second. And it is beginning to negatively affect the overall perception and inclusivity of our event. Yet you are excluding Cody from your event for reasons. Please understand that this is not a reflection on you as a creator. Pretty sure it is, but rather a necessary step to ensure we are maintaining a space that is welcoming, respectful, and positive for all attendees and partners. We absolutely respect your right to creative expression and free speech. You absolutely do not. This is why you've asked him to remove a flagged video, yet you somehow respect his creative expression and free speech. But we also have a responsibility to our broader community. So with that being said, he says they claim to have lost tons of vendors as a result of me, but they're all sold out online. LMAO, liars. So you can see it right here. Sold out here, sold out there, sold out there, sold out there, sold out. All their vendor booths are sold out. Every single one of them are sold out. So what are these guys going on about, talking about how it's sold out when literally on your webpage it says they're all sold out? What are you guys talking about? How they lost vendors, but everything is sold out. Which seems to have caused a domino effect of other creators that are going to that convention, saying shout out to Retro Wolf YouTube for standing on principle. And this is an Instagram post he put out saying, I have made the decision to cancel going to this convention. To anyone that was hoping to see me there, the next convention I will go to is Southeast Game Exchange, and I hope to see you there. Continuing on, another creator, the train keeps a-rolling. Saturn Steve has pulled out of the Game and Geek Expo, citing disappointment in censorship. Amazing, brother. We stand tall on this issue. Please share this. Which is obviously another retro collector, self-proclaimed scumbag reseller, I guess. And then you have Pac-Man Case, which is, I guess, another retro-style creator, which... You know me, I'm all about those retro collecting. Hey sir, you may not know me, but I go by Pac-Man Case on YouTube. I have made the decision to not attend the Game and Geek Expo due to the controversial removal of yourself as a creator. I don't know the details, but I definitely don't support censoring free speech. Not sure if I was missing anything, but I just wanted to reach out if there was more to the story. So you see that it created this snowball effect where more creators are standing up to this garbage from this convention, and they're pulling out the convention because you're pulling creators for no real reason other than you disagree with their opinions, which is absolute BS. I believe Camelot, Cody Dennison, should be able to have his presence there as people have purchased tickets to see him at the convention in North Carolina. You have Stuttering Craig pulling this right up. You belong here, quote unquote, except you. Directly from their page. You belong here. Join the community. We believe in the power of shared fandom, and we strive to provide a space where every gamer and geek can find their tribe and revel in the fun. Join us, except for you, Cody. We don't want you there. We don't want you there, Cody. We absolutely don't want you there. So it's crazy to me that anyone would be willing to go to this now, considering that the people themselves decided to remove Cody from the convention due to his, I guess, opinions, because that's what I'm assuming this is all about, especially when you're talking about him removing a video that was flagged. And it has come out that there was a conversation between him and the president. It's 30 minutes long, or almost 30 minutes long, and if I would have been reacting to that in this video, it would have been probably an hour-long video, so I don't really have the time to do all that. I'd probably do it on a live stream, not today, maybe tomorrow, depending on how I feel. But I felt like I just wanted to get this out there and just let everybody know that I stand with Cody, even though there are people I know on my channel that disagree with things he's done in the past in regards to Az, in regards to Nina Infinity, so on and so on. But I do believe, just like with Ethan Van Sciver, I believe Ethan Van Sciver should be able to go to a convention and sell this crappy comic. I do believe Cody, aka Camelot331, should be able to go to a convention and meet fans. He even says the funniest part is I just had 2 guys on my NASCAR race Friday with VIP access that worked for the Expo leadership. Guess that's why I was told after the race. Was looking forward to seeing my boys. When one of the largest content creators in the world crawls in your DMs to make a video about this, oof. We appreciate the fact that you had merch made specifically with a design from a professional for the con, which cost you nearly $1K, but you're canceled, no refunds. Oh man, yeah, this is the merch that he created. This is the claim, and he's telling people that they should contact the convention for their refund. Yes, I do believe if you are about free speech and not for censorship and you're going to this convention, you should absolutely get your money back. And just like Hypnotic says, anyone complaining about you was never going to go to the expo anyway. These idiots don't even realize that. Crazy how cancel culture is still around in 2025, but I guess that's just the world we live in nowadays. It's what it's all about. One person cries and moans and complains about you, and you're absolutely canceled. But thank y'all for checking out this video. Really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like the video, smash the like button. Just a reminder, we will be streaming Doom to Dark Ages at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so come hang out in the live stream later on. Comment below how you feel about this, subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all, that way you get a notification until I post a new video or go live on the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.